Welcome to Ecuador, to the Galapagos Islands, and to the Coral 1 and Coral 2 yachts. We believe you made the right choice when you decided to come to this beautiful country, and especially this world landmark, these incomparable islands that dazzle us with their beauty and make nature's processes evident to us. The archipelago is composed of 13 major islands, 6 minor islands, and 42 islets. Given its geographic location and its volcanic origin, it has an admirable amount of scenery and diversity in both flora and fauna, which inspired the evolutionary theory of species. We will visit the most representative locations of several of the islands, once in the morning and once in the evening. We will take walks, observation trips on motorboats, snorkeling, and moments to enjoy the beaches, always in company of a professional nature guide. We will also have optional activities not included in the general program, such as kayaking, motorboat rides, or snorkeling, which you must sign up for beforehand. While we sail from one place to the next, we will enjoy the services offered on the boat and the constant surprises that the sea provides in these latitudes. Every day, announcements will be made by means of talks and videos in several languages concerning the activities to take place the next day. You will be informed about both tourist and scientific attractions, the difficulty of the disembarkation conditions, and the preventative suggestions in accordance to each specific activity. The guides and crew will be happy to answer any questions. You have been assigned a group for efficient logistical organization, safety, and comfort. Next, we will give you indispensable information that will make your cruise an intense and unforgettable adventure. Environmental care. What nature gives us in the Galapagos Islands is as exuberant as it is fragile. All of us who have the privilege to visit them must strictly follow the environmental laws set forth by the Galapagos National Park. A few important laws are detailed next. Do not touch, bother, or feed the animals, and refrain from using flash photography. Do not touch the plants and be careful not to transport seeds from one island to the other. Walk only on paths and do not stray from your guide. Do not throw anything into the ocean or leave it on the islands. The boat meets all regulations necessary to operate in these islands. It is equipped with oil, sewage water, hygiene products, and biodegradable product treatment plants. It has gas emission control and a garbage management plan. We request your help in sorting your garbage for recycling purposes and good garbage management. Each cabin has specific bins for paper, plastic, and used batteries. We also suggest you save water with short showers and refill your containers in bars, disembarkation areas, and other marked areas on the boat to avoid littering. Infrastructure and services. The cozy corals are now a classic in Galapagos. They are fast and autonomous, helping you reach the furthest points in the archipelago and make the most of your time visiting the islands. These are the decks at your disposal. Sea deck. The Sea deck has both the Standard and Standard Plus cabins. Land deck. Embarkation and disembarkation area. The embarkation and disembarkation areas are located on the boat's bow. It has every safety equipment and comfort possible. It is the place to leave the footwear worn on the visits, as well as all kayaking and snorkeling gear. The view may be appreciated from this deck, and the jacuzzi will help you enjoy the incomparable surroundings even more. Bar lounge. The bar lounge is located on the terrace, a perfect area to rest while reading or having a drink from our bar. It is in this area that the informative talks from our guides will take place, discussing the archipelago and each day's activity recommendations. With warm attention, passengers will be assisted during their stay from 6:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. Outside these hours, you may reach the staff on duty by dialing 200 on your room phone. Restaurant. The restaurant is located on the way to the bow, serving breakfast, lunch, and a buffet dinner, and such gastronomical surprises as a special Ecuadorian menu. A coffee and snack station is available 24 hours a day. Also available is a corner offering clothing, souvenirs, handicrafts, and personal use items. The comfortable junior cabins complete this level of the boat. Sky deck. This deck houses the remaining junior cabins, the bridge, and another terrace where you may enjoy the view while traveling between islands. Moon deck. The moon deck is the perfect place to sunbathe and enjoy the ocean and archipelago views. At night, you can moonwatch or, with the aid of a guide, identify the stars, which shine in the Galapagos as in few other places in the world. If the weather allows, a barbecue is also available on the moon deck. Cabins. Comfortable double and connected cabins equipped with two kinds of pillows, one 10 and two 20-volt electric outlets, easy-to-use safety boxes, a telephone connection to the entire boat, and direct international dialing. On your room screen, you may choose between different movie options, scientific documentaries, or music, and review the cruise's daily activity plan or your bill. Additional consumptions. Additional consumptions such as beverages and meals outside those established in the daily programs, special diving gear, kayaking, purchases made in the boutique, international calls, internet, medical consultations, and tips may be paid for in cash or with a credit card at the end of the cruise. For fast assistance, it is important to inform reception of your method of payment as early as possible. The boats fulfill the latest safety standards, both in infrastructure as in planning and prevention for possible emergencies. It is of great importance that safety vests be worn on all motorboat rides for the duration of the cruise. When boarding the motorboats, either from the cruise or from land, you will first hand over your baggage and then, while holding the guide's forearm, board the motorboat. In case of deciding to stay on board, you must inform the guide in charge of your group, reception, or report it on said lists. Smoking is only allowed in the exterior signaled areas. Do not throw toilet paper or other items in the toilet, as they may damage the vacuum system. In your cabin, you will find your safety vest properly identified as well as an emergency guide behind the door. Please read it carefully. In a moment, we will have emergency training and a drill, where you will learn in detail the procedures to follow in case of an emergency. Following, you will receive your snorkeling equipment, which will be in your care until the cruise's end. The guides and crew of this boat, as well as all of us who joyfully make this adventure possible, will help you live the legend of the Galapagos aboard the Coral 1 and Coral 2 yachts. Your home during this experience, which we are sure will be unforgettable. Welcome aboard.